Dear Lambert, dear Pilar, Honorable Member of Parliament, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for inviting me. As you said, you tend to invite me to a number of events, and I'm really honored by this. Maybe you are getting a little bit, so to say, a bit of the same face, and apologize for this. I will change my face in the future, but it's really a pleasure and an honor to be with you on such an important topic. And as Lambert said, we touched this topic in Barcelona when discussing especially the future of mobile system like 5G. So of course, one of the issues which is key to an intelligent community, an intelligent city, is connectivity. But I think looking at the picture in general, most cities have a big challenge, because the challenge is to really meet the high expectations of the citizens, of the communities, to really be at the forefront of innovation, to deliver innovative solutions, but at the same time they have very tight budgets. And some of them even struggle in terms of accessing finance, and even, accessing solutions at the European level, like for instance the FC fund, for them is a challenge. So I would say in a picture where the technological opportunities are more and more, also we face an issue of scarcity. And that's why we cannot afford to work in a siloed way. I think at European level we can line up important resources, and at national, local level this is also possible. So the key probably is really to work more and more together. That's why an occasion like this is very useful, because from different angles the key stakeholders can actually discuss how to join forces together. And when looking at what it means that, of course, the issue for a smart city is not simply having an energy-friendly or, let's say, environmental-friendly or energy-friendly solution, or having an intelligent transport solution, or having the right utilization of big data to make the difference. These are three dimensions of the same problem. ICT, energy, transport, they should be seen as the same thing, which is a living community which is using advanced tools to deliver better results for the citizens. Now, if we do that, then you also understand what is the solution to the scarcity. The more we work together and we work in an horizontal way, the more we can pull resources together. The more we can find clever solutions in combining, for instance, European budget. And when we look at specific examples, take for instance integrated transport system, then you see immediately how things can be organized, because of course we can support from the different solutions that are available the rollout on an advanced broadband mobility solution in terms of connectivity. And indeed we are looking at the 5G action plan to sort of pilot cities, what we will call the 5G cities. This will be integrated with the introduction of massive pilots on intelligent transport, and in particular connected and autonomous vehicles. And not only private cars, but especially public transport, or transport of heavy goods, which can be actually really benefit a lot from automated integrated transport systems. And so by having together the 5G dimension, the transport dimension, and the data dimension, which is the other dimension, So utilizing open data, big data, to extract the information, to optimize the traffic flows, to have intelligent traffic lights, intelligent roads, safer roads. This altogether makes the difference. So none of the solution I mentioned alone will make the difference, because I mean, what is 5G without an application for it? What is transport without a broadband network? What is big data without an application? But together, they make the difference. And digging then into, for instance, energy and low carbon economy, I think it's a clear target for our society, for Europe. It's not just a target because, of course, we look at the quality of life, we look at the environment, but also it's about competitiveness of our industry. Because, of course, looking at electric vehicles, low consumption vehicles, energy efficient solutions, that's where the competitiveness of our industry, automotive or other industries which are connected, lies. Then, again, there's no low carbon solution without an efficient ICT solution. Take charging stations, for instance. We have a massive task in Europe to roll out intelligent and fast charging stations. And we do not want to fall into proprietary solution. That would be really a disaster. We need interoperable standards for charging stations, and we need efficient control of those stations. And again, big data, interoperability, ICT standard come into play, and especially, and that's the other dimension I want to bring in, Internet of Things. Because if we have a proprietary solution for Internet of Things, for connected objects, that will be a disaster. I do not want to see a queue of vendors going to the smart cities trying to push for their proprietary solution. This again would be an immense waste of public money and an opportunity lost for Europe. I would like to see the key vendors working with us, working with the European Parliament, with the European Commission to develop interoperable solutions, to commit to interoperable solution, to commit to interoperable standard in a way that the market is larger for everyone. I don't think it's a clever idea to actually push for a particular solution just to win the race of getting a couple of cities on board, because that's a lose-lose solution. The win-win solution is to have an Internet of Things environment which is open and actually interoperable. And that, of course, for the communities that are working for us, is ever so essential to reduce costs. When looking at energy efficiency, of course, smart grids are connected with the use of data. And that's where, again, interaction between big data and energy efficiency. And then to something which is also dear to the citizens, which is the management of a health system. That's where the big data come into play. Because with the use of big data, you can optimize the provision of health system in a smart community. And many things you can do: prevention, individualized solution, care at home. Immense saving for the communities, improved quality of life for the citizens. And again, we need good solutions and solutions which are interoperable. But also, we need the factories of the future, which are the data factories. So this immense amount of data needs to be processed by supercomputing and cloud solution. That's why the European Commission on the 18th of April has proposed the European Cloud Initiative, which is basically an open system where communities can join and use supercomputing and cloud as a service. I do not expect even a large city, even a very advanced city like the city of Amsterdam, to have the possibility to buy a supercomputer. But I'm sure the city would love to use a supercomputer. So the whole idea is to factor in advanced computing capabilities in Europe and offer this to the communities as a service. So to conclude, it's our vision that we should work not in silos, but all together to provide an efficient answer to the shortage of funds, an efficient answer to the complexity of the problems. And if we do that with the communities and with the political impulse of the European Parliament and then the European Commission following, I think we will have realized the dream to be in the forefront of smart city solutions in the world. Thank you very much.